This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
Had to cut her off, it was painless. Show me fake love, it was shameless. I should've known that we would never make it.
Hello everyone, welcome to a Terraria item review. In this video, we will be reviewing the Vampire Knives. The Vampire Knives is a melee projectile weapon that is able to lifesteal off of damage dealt. This weapon is extremely useful as it gives life sustain to the player while also dealing a lot of damage. However, this weapon becomes very obsolete quickly after it is obtained. As in order to obtain it you must defeat Terraria, and by then you should have better melee weapons in combo with health potions, which is considered a lot more useful than Vampire Knives. First, I am going to discuss how to obtain the Vampire Knives. Firstly, you must be in hard mode in a Crimson world. The Vampire Knives are found inside a Crimson chest located in the dungeon. However, to open this chest, you need to find a Crimson key. Crimson keys can be dropped by any enemy that is inside the Crimson biome. However, it is a 1 in 2,500 chance in dropping from any enemy in the Crimson, so farming Crimson enemies will be required. After you have obtained a Crimson key, you can now unlock the Crimson chest, but please keep in mind that you can only open the chest after you have defeated Terraria. Otherwise you will not be able to open the Crimson chest even though you have a key. Now, I am going to talk about the uses of the Vampire Knives. The Vamp Knives are extremely useful for the sustain they provide, therefore, are a great option for random events like Frost and Pumpkin Moon where you have to fight many waves of enemies. As the Vampire Knives keep your health bar high without having to stock potions while also doing significant damage. Vampire Knives are also a good weapon to fight the Golem with, as they allow you to keep him at range while providing healing allowing you to defeat him with ease. The Vampire Knives are also one of the best secondary weapons in the game, all the way up into the end game, and are useful when killing the Lunatic Cultist. They can also be helpful when killing Duke Fishron as well as the Moon Lord as they allow you to get some health regen and while your potions are on cooldown or to keep up some DPS while healing. Although you will need a primary damage weapon for these two bosses as the Vampire Knives do not deal enough damage to solo them. In order to make the most out of the Vamp Knives, you need to have a good melee set. The best armor for the Vampire Knives is the Solar Flare armor set, as it gives you 74 defense as well as a huge amount of melee bonuses. However, this is a post-Moon Lord armor set, and by then you will have other better secondary weapons. Because of this, I would recommend the Beetle armor if you are pre-Moon Lord as they have a base of 73 defense as well as damage reduction with the 3 beetles as long as you don't get hit often, while also having slightly increased melee damage and speed. Accessories also greatly increase the usefulness of the Vampire Knives. The best accessories for the Vampire Knives are the Destroyer emblem, which gives increased damage and critical strike chance. The Warrior emblem, which gives increased damage. The Fire Gauntlet, which gives increased damage and speed as well as burn damage. And the Mechanical Glove, which increases damage. These accessories will help you deal more overall damage with the Vampire Knives. The final verdict on the Vampire Knives is that they are a very solid primary and secondary weapon for fighting multiple different types of enemies and have a very unique life-stealing ability. However, they become obsolete as a primary weapon soon after the defeat of the Golem as well as Duke Fishron and become only a niche secondary weapon. Post-Moon Lord they are extremely weak compared to other alternative primary and secondary weapons. Due to their uses and between the defeat of Terraria and the defeat of the Moon Lord as well as their unique ability, I am going to give the Vampire Knives 7 stars out of 10. However, they are held back from a higher score due to their completely niche uses post Fisherman and Moonlord. Thanks for watching this item review. Please subscribe so you can stay tuned for more item reviews coming soon, and comment down below if you have any suggestions or improvements. Goodbye.